Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 6105 Northeast 9th Avenue here in Portland. We're located at the front of the home. We are just to the left of the doorway. We have a 4-inch ABS clean. I'm sorry, we're just to the right of the doorway. I apologize. And right behind the bushes here we have a 4-inch ABS clean out. We're going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. We're going to zero out the camera right here at the bottom of the clean out. Off we go. So we have transitioned here, it looks like, over to concrete pipe. That almost looks like 4-inch concrete, which is a little unusual. And we're either approaching a main lateral connection here or a Y connection. We're going to push into this a little ways and see if we're very close to the house here, only 15 feet out. Right, before I do that, we're going to go locate the camera head. Sometimes they run main laterals up the sidewalk, and so you end up with a very short sewer line. Now, we're still in the front yard area where I just located the camera head here. Again, it looks like we're hitting a Y connection. And this is a duplex, so it's possible there's a Y where they join together. You're going to have to check into that, make sure that's a conforming sewer line. That's what it appears to be, though. And then right after we go through that connection, we transition over to PVC pipe. And let's see if this goes out into the roadway here. And the problem I'm having, my camera is in that Y connection area is spooling up. When I shove the camera, my cable is going into that Y connection. Like right now, I'm wailing on my camera. It's not even moving because the cable's becoming slack. It's diverting up that Y connection rather than pushing the camera forward. It is kind of an unusual setup here. I just reeled back about 4 or 5 feet of cable without the camera head moving. We're going to turn the water off here for a minute so we can get a little better view. But yeah, out to that point there is as far as I can really get to, around 33 feet. That's why we go into there. My camera is diverting into it. You can't see that, but it's... Let's see if we can get better luck now. Yeah, same thing keeps happening. Once I get right around 33 feet, the rest of my camera cable just goes right into that spot there. Okay, yeah. I'll locate where we're stopping here at 33 feet. Alright, I put a marking down here. We're going to map the line out with white paint. And I would suggest contacting the city to see if they show any record here. This house was built, I believe, in 2000, which is right around the time where they outlawed party lines. So if this is not a single tax lot, the city may not allow the line to be tied together like this. But I haven't confirmed that yet. We're going to try and knock on the door next door and see if we can get someone to flush the toilet. See if we can catch water coming through. And so right there where the line turns, the line, where by the time it reaches the street curb, the line appears to me it's right next to the water meter. I believe it's for this house. So I think it ends up in front of this house by the time the line reaches the curb. All right, then, so we've got this old original concrete. Yeah, that to me appears to be a Y. I mean, it almost looks like we're tying into a much larger diameter pipe here. That almost looks like a stinking manhole connection there. Sorry, I moved my camera into the shade where I have a little better view. But I'll mark this spot here with white paint. I would definitely contact the city, figure out what they've got record of here, and we'll try and have the neighbor flush right now and see if we can get water coming through. Alright, and there actually is a manhole up here. I couldn't see it originally because the bushes were in the way, but there is a manhole that's like 8 feet out from the front of the house here. So it's just still very unusual. I would still check into this and figure out if this is conforming or not. This is a very unusual circumstance. Sometimes you'll see manholes and main laterals running through the sidewalk area. It's very uncommon to have them 8 to 10 feet out from the front of a house like this, though. And I'll try and show it with the camera when we pull the camera out of the pipe here in a second. Alright, I put a marking there right as the line connects into the manhole. So undoubtedly here I would imagine the neighbor is tied into this, but the manhole is kind of an odd situation. So I would contact the city, find out if this is conforming or not. It may still be some type of party line. This might be the main lateral for all I know here in the front yard. Alright, so I've made contact with the neighbor. She says she's going to flush a toilet. And I can hear it. Yep, there it is shooting through there. Alright, so they are tied together for sure. All that water's coming side to side, not from behind the camera here, as you can see. So, anyway, we recommend contacting the city and finding out if everything here is conforming or not. And I'll try and take some pictures. There's a lot of bushes in the front yard here. It's kind of a tricky spot to do pictures anyway. Hard to see the markings. It's possible your line terminates there at 13 feet. You may have a super short sewer line. And everything we've scoped there appears to be in good condition, has good flow, and is functioning properly at this time. And where we stopped, which is again about 3 feet from this curb, I can see about 2 to 3 feet down the line at any given time, especially a newer pipe. So we've essentially seen everything out to the street curb where city responsibility typically takes over. But your responsibility may very well terminate right here in the front yard area. So here's the front door. Our clean out is right through the bushes here. There it is. The line comes over this way, kind of angling right between the two units. And right there is the manhole. You can see my paint markings leading into it. From there, it shoots down this little hillside. It kind of crosses over back in front of this unit before going out to the street. Hopefully that does it. I don't know how I'm going to take proper pictures of this, though. There's just so many bushes, it's going to be hard to follow exactly where the pictures are. Anyway, the sewer line is functioning properly at this time.